friends and family across the multiverse. They call me Ace Trainer Argent, and I am welcoming you to another episode of the Blerd Bar.
The Blerd
Now,
Bar.
as you can see, we are joined. Our parties have met in a tavern, and an adventure is about to expound. But first, to my right, let's all introduce ourselves. I'm gonna be quick. To the right, talk to the people, my friend.
Hey everybody, tis I, hailing from the land of Sake, Shinobi, and Samurai.
Okay.
My boy is Godzilla personified.
Okay.
Ain't no other name but this to go by.
Okay.
It's your boy, J-Hawk. Hey. There
There
it is. There it is. And over to the far left.
Far left. Oh,
the man
yes.
himself.
That's right. They call me DJ Coco Melon,
That's
aka Big Dan,
Big
Rodan.
Rodan.
Coming at you live from the 215, your comic book connoisseur, your sommelier of sci-fi and superheroes, here to welcome you to another episode of the Blerd Bar, My Bar Flies. How y'all doing? Listen, we are not by ourselves.
no,
Not at all.
I would like to proudly introduce our sister podcast. I believe you. I feel that way. I feel like you guys are like our sister podcast,
Our Philadelphia variant.
our Philadelphia variant. These wonderful sisters, Blerd on the Street, aka Bots. I don't know if y'all use that name or not, but we have.
That's what we
created that
affectionately
for you
call
guys.
you.
I would like to start with Jenna, and if Jenna would like to
All right.
give an introduction or say anything about herself,
talk to the people.
feel free.
All right. I am Jenna. I'm 1/3 of Blerd on the Street. And we've been podcasting for, I think we've got our 9th episode up.
Hey.
Well done.
Really looking to continue this journey. And I'm mostly on my socials on Instagram, Philly Girl JL, PHILLY GIRL JL.
All right, and we have Lili here. If she would love to introduce herself, I would say go ahead.
Only if you want to, though.
Only if you want
You
to.
have the
If you want to
Okay.
remain
If
a
you wanna
shady
be like-
character.
Yeah, if you want to be
Otherwise.
like, I'm her sister. Bye. You know, that's
Don't
it.
just look
challenge Josh
mysterious
towards the
person.
chat if
Yeah.
you want.
Hi, I am Lili. I am mostly at Elise on Life on Twitter. That's ALISEONLIFE. I do spend some time on Instagram at Lili PHL, LILLIEPHL. My Instagram is mostly for where I post like my crafty stuff.
Ooh.
I knit, I crochet, I bead earrings, I make something called amigurumi, which is like little crocheted stuffed animals.
That's cute.
Yeah, I post all that stuff up on my Instagram, but I talk mostly on my Twitter, and I am in the TTRPG community.
I did not know that.
Yeah. There's there's a group called Vibrant Legends, which I will occasionally stream with on Twitch. And I don't know, what else do I want to say about myself? I'm a polyglot and an autodidact. I like putting those words in because
That's a $10 word if I ever heard it.
That's $10 I don't have. $10 I don't have. I'm just being honest. We are waiting for the third from the Blerd on the Street here. She may be experiencing some technical difficulties. So when she does join, we will give her that spot, an opportunity to just introduce herself.
Of course.
In the meantime, we will kind of get this ball rolling here. This is very much a get to know you podcast episode, because what would I say? We came across you guys, I guess, on Instagram, and
Yes.
then we like listened to the first episode and found out you guys were from Philly,
That
which
was
was
cool.
like even better. And we were like, "There's 3 of them, 3 of us."
Wait a minute.
Variants?
Wait a minute.
Right.
Nani?
And then we all
Sorry.
up twice.
you blow.
My bad. My bad.
No more buttons for you.
It's been a while.
Then we got to go see with you guys Shang-Chi, which was really cool. And I from that stemmed the conversation that was opened up by our wonderful host here, Sterling, who walked out of the theaters very vibrantly and saying this was in his top 5. And we all responded with,
we stoned him.
Press the button. There we go.
That's how everyone,
right.
Everyone, barring Jillian.
So then we were like, it'd be really cool to talk about our top 5. So that's what we're going to do here.
So really, we were talking about the studio known for crossovers, which then led to a crossover, which is going to lead to more.
Exactly.
Please continue.
I'm excited. You like the trailer breadcrumbs for them, so I figured we were going to wrap it up. However, you created a continuance there. So
that choice.
Nope.
A new multiverse.
Okay.
I could be the watcher. Anyway, this is going to be fun. We're going to talk about some films. We're going to talk about some other films, and ultimately, I'm really excited to see what we're all looking for in movies, what we enjoy about storytelling, what the bar that we feel Marvel has set just from a media perspective, and all of that. I know how these guys feel, so I'm interested in how y'all guys feel. Even though I get a little bit from the podcast, I see it.
Yeah.
Jenna, you want to start with your top 5?
Yeah, sure. So this isn't in any particular order.
Okay.
Just the 5 that I like the best. Thor Ragnarok would be like probably my absolute favorite.
Solid.
Right. And Black Panther next, of course. I feel like that has to be in almost everyone's top 5, or at least up there. I like Captain America.
You rude.
I know.
It's like the peanut gallery.
Now this man a whole pistachio. I promise you. He's got a hard
Captain America. Yeah. So Captain America made my list because, well, one, I couldn't actually think of 5 that I really liked the best. But I thought I put Captain America up there because it does kind of introduce you to sort of the Avengers, I guess, he's the first Avenger, whatever they want to say about that. So I thought that was a good sort of intro into where the MCU kind of went after that.
Okay.
And then I like the Avengers because I like seeing them all together. I think that they had this kind of banter and sort of comedic value even while they were saving the world. And I like them as an ensemble cast. And then Infinity War, which again, I kind of waffled on whether I should have that on here, but I did think that, it was the start again of a new sort of direction the MCU was taking. So, that's why I included it on there.
Okay. Fair. I get it. So wait, where are we at?
I get it.
Ragnarok, Black Panther, First Avenger, The Avengers, and Infinity War, right? Cool.
Yes.
I like it. Is it our turn?
You can go.
Yeah. I don't want to go.
You can go ahead and go.
I'm the scrutiny guy.
Nope.
I got the scrutiny. All right, it's my turn. All right, listen here. All right. Way back 2008, I was in high school. Here we go. It's gonna be quick.
No.
Oh
quick.
my God.
No. Whatever that was, shut it down now.
I like
All right.
movies.
Hold on a second.
Holding.
Jillian's calling me.
Holding.
Yep.
Let me just see.
So now I got time for my story. All right.
Mute yourself, Jenna.
All right, so there I was, right? And then people were like, hey, Iron Man is a good movie. And I was like, okay, sure. And then they're also going to do this thing where they're going to have a bunch of people. And I was like, okay, sure. So that's just letting you know where I'm coming from. And I think I was reading Siege. I think Siege started. No.
Siege would have been out for a little bit.
It was Dark Reign. Dark Reign was going on.
Dark Reign would have probably have been on its end.
Yeah, and Siege started, I think, 09, 2010. Yeah. Anyway, top 5.
That was the story.
I just wanted y'all to know how I going in, and going back to season 1, king of callbacks here. Y'all know how I felt about adaptations when I was that age. It took the Blerd Bar to change how I feel about adaptations and how I approach adaptations. But before I was like, these are whack. So,
all right. Well, let me.
Go ahead. Top 5.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, start to finish banger. It's just a banger, right? Starts great, ends great, leaves you wanting more. Number 2, Infinity War. No, Infinity War and Marvel's Avengers are going to be super weighted because Marvel's Avengers was the beginning and everybody was like, oh, this is amazing. And it also just was a really, really good movie. Paced well, you see it like coming around and everybody come together. Infinity War is also weighted because this is the culmination of 10 years of this project. So everybody's like, this is what we've been waiting for. And I just like that Infinity War ended like really somber. I love somber endings. Let me see. So those 3, Black Panther, I really enjoyed it, and there was like a real strong hype around it that I think it delivered on. Some may disagree with me, and if you do, please say so in the comments. I'm very interested in what you have to say. I will not disown you. You know,
I guess
you are welcome at the Blerd Bar. You are. And then number 5 is going to be, let me see, Guardians 1, because I think Guardians 1, I love it coming together. I like stuff that like comes together, ragtag groups of people trying to save the world. That's it.
like bots and Blerd on the Blerd Bar.
I mean,
are we a ragtag group of dreamers trying to save the world?
I wouldn't call myself ragtag, but
that's true.
you know,
I wouldn't describe none of y'all as ragtag.
right.
However.
I mean, I have faults, but you know,
I just meant that we are very different. I can't speak for the bots, but I know we are all very different.
It's true. It's true.
and very much the same at the same time.
yeah.
Job, kicking it to Job.
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
We're going back
back
forth,
to Lily.
back forth, back.
Oh, okay. So
Yes,
it's my
please.
turn. Okay. I'm doing mine in no particular order. Also, I had like a really firm order, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be that inflexible. I will just say
that.
these
I
are the
respect
top
that.
5. So Captain America: Winter Soldier up there, definitely. Spider-Man: Homecoming, which surprised me because I was not really into Spider-Man's before Tom Holland. It's another problem where they just keep rebooting the same origin story over and over and over again. I
You're
get
not
it,
wrong.
you know. Let's move on from there, and that's what I think Homecoming.
Amen. Preach, Johnny.
Oh man.
Thor Ragnarok, and Black Panther. The 2 of them made my list personally because I'm a Black Native person, and seeing those 2 movies so full of stuff that related to me, and seeing people who looked like me and acted like me and understood some of the underlying like storylines and things that weren't necessarily being said by the actors but were being shown on screen. Those 2 movies really meant something to me.
Wow.
And then I put Iron Man on my list, and at first I was just like, oh, I need a 5th person.
If I gotta pick 5.
Right, like I guess, you know. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that like I just like the armor. I think it's fun. I think
honorable mention the Iron Man armor.
Yeah, you know, like, and I like Rhodey. I like there are bits of Iron Man that you know.
I got a question.
Let her continue.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Now ask your question. She stopped.
Which Rhodey? Which actor? Very, very interesting.
I mean that. Yeah, that's actually a good.
I was just curious. You can go ahead.
No, I want to say the Rhodey that's in Iron Man, right, in the first Iron Man, which is
Terrence Howard.
Enter Jillian. Jillian coming.
I have some technical difficulties, and I come back to this over Don Cheadle.
In my
Howard.
In my head,
over
and
Don,
having read
Gem
a lot of the
world, Cheadle.
Look, Don Cheadle is just not a Rhodey. He's a great.
That is a different podcast. I want to go into that. I really do. That is.
It's just not.
We got to come back to that one because that's a different podcast.
No.
Jillian, really quick, if
Look
you
what
could,
you done started.
I didn't-
Sterling.
yeah.
Oh, you stirred that pot.
It was Terrence Howard's fault.
Hold on. So really quick, Jillian, your microphone, we're having a little difficulty hearing you, a little faint. I just want to make sure.
Hello? Hello?
Better. Okay. So, really quick.
I can sit like this the whole
You may have
time.
to do
I'm
like that.
sorry. I've been, the app crashed, and then it looked like I couldn't log in on my computer, and then hopefully I'm back.
A lot happened.
Hopefully,
Technology is great until it isn't.
Yeah, I know. I missed all the
Um,
banter. I missed all the banter.
Now, really quick, Jillian has joined us. She is the third member, not in any sequential order, but she is one of the three. If you really wanted to just really quick introduce yourself, please feel free.
Absolutely. Sorry about that. So I'm Jillian. I am one of the Blerds on the street. And you can find me on Instagram at Jillian.Corinne. And Twitter, Happy Blue J, just the letter J. And let's see. What other things do you want to know?
One specific thing about you that you would like the audience to know.
Yes. Barfly.
Oh boy. Let's see. Well, I have an art history background, so I kind of look at things a little. I might be a little bit more critical of, because one of my main things that I studied is visual culture, and how things are presented, how it fits into like the zeitgeist of our society, and that is something I'm really passionate about and something that I talk about a lot on our podcast. And so I hope it will lead to an interesting discussion today. Don Cheadle versus Terrence Howard.
We can't do that one today. The reason why is because Sterling knew what he was doing.
He did.
Sterling knew what he was doing.
Listen,
when he brought that up, because he knows how I have possibly the largest amount of disdain for Terrence Howard. I don't know where it came from. How every movie I've ever seen him in does not make me happy and brings me only sorrow. Don't know why. I would have to unpackage that in therapy.
I was about to say, you want to unpack that big boy?
Possibly in therapy, like I said. So yes, we will definitely have that conversation on a different episode.
So it's going to be great. So I need y'all, everybody watching right now.
Oh, maybe we could have that as part of Blerd's
Giving.
Terrence Howard or Don Cheadle.
Everybody watching right now, pause video. Go follow Blerd on the street on every social media platform, because we are going to have the Battle of the Roadies on their podcast, and then we come back. It'll be on our podcast. It's going to be anyway.
Yeah. So Lily, did you finish your 5?
I think that was it. Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Winter Soldier, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Iron Man.
Jayhawk, you want to go or should I?
I'll go.
No, you're the comic book connoisseur. You gotta
You gotta go last.
I gotta go last.
So these movies, these are all based pretty much on wow factor, not being someone who generally reads comics but enjoys movies. This is kind of just based on wow factor, and in no particular order. First up on my list, I have Endgame. Second, I have Infinity War. Third, I have Far From Home, Spider-Man. Fourth, I have first Guardians of the Galaxy, and then last we have the first Avengers. And like I said, this is all about like wow factor of just like, oh wow, they actually did a really good job, or this is like a totally different take than what I thought it was going to be. Like the first Avengers, definitely. Far From Home, I remember really enjoying, honestly, seeing Spider-Man like get his butt kicked in the way that he did, and like getting hit by the train. Like I like all of that was like just very interesting. Infinity War, I think you said that, where it's like it ended very somber, like not what I was expecting. Endgame, everything that happened there with like the
I got opinions on that.
Okay. But yeah, so it was the wow factor for me, and that's my list.
All right. Like I said, It is never in any sequential order. Jillian, you are bringing up the rear, and then it will be myself. If you want to go ahead and tell us your top 5.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so these top 5 are based solely on how the movies made me feel overall, and then also slightly like were they put together, in my opinion, were they put together well, how was the acting, that sort of thing. All right, and they're not in order, but, well,
Okay.
actually
Yes.
they kind
Yes.
of are. Okay.
Dedication.
We got
So
one.
the top,
No, we
my
got two.
top 5.
Big day.
All right, my top 5 are as follows. All right, so I've got Black Panther, Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers the first one, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Interesting. Interesting.
You said, wait. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Volume 2.
Okay.
You don't have challenges.
Yes.
We don't have
Volume 2.
challenges. I will be
No.
very well.
I'm trying to keep my mouth.
Yeah.
It's cool. Go with
Right.
the
Oh,
flow.
okay,
That's
wait.
what Jillian likes.
And you know what's crazy?
It's
her
my
opinion. It's her choice, and that is what we have to say. That's what you go by. You can't talk somebody away from their choice like that. Like, what kind of person are you?
Not on a podcast.
Not on the podcast. I mean, we could argue it out, but we won't do that.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm getting a little echo here, and I don't know if it's coming from our side.
Yeah, I hear an echo too.
I hear an echo as well.
Echo.
Is it us?
It stopped.
I think it's gone.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Echo.
No.
Okay.
Okay, all
Just
right.
keep an eye out for the
Echo.
volume there.
Like the dolphin.
Okay.
That's a deep cut. That's pretty impressive. I'm impressed. That's good. That boy good.
It was a deep cut. Video games. Gotta love them. So my top 5. Yeah. Now
Yeah, Echo's
it's
back.
happening again. You gotta stop. You're not helping.
Wasn't that Trapped?
In the closet?
No, like TRAPT.
No, that's
A band.
Headstrong. It's the only trap song.
Oh, they do have a song called Echo.
I'm talking about.
We need to
Back in
find the
my,
echo.
Well, you know what I think it is? Jillian, really quick. Is your volume like all the way on like 100?
All the way up.
No,
Okay.
it's like
I just want to make sure it's not
50%.
like the volume's not feeding back.
Caught in a loop.
Yeah, we don't want to be in the loop. Okay. I will try my best to not make the echo worse. So
Me
my
too.
top 5
Okay.
is in sequential order. For myself, my ranking as it is, seeing as though that I've read most of the storylines that have either been referenced in most of these movies, or I know enough of the source material. So I have Winter Soldier as number 1. As far as the honor and duty to the adaptation portion of it, they did phenomenally well given what they had. I would even suggest people going back and reading that, because that is like iconic literature almost. It's graphic novel and it's picture books, but
it still tells a story. It tells a story.
It's still,
But I read
Yep.
So
Yeah.
the Avengers, Marvel's, or what is it, Disney's Marvel?
It's brought to you by.
But that was number 2 for me, just because I remember, like, that was the day. That was the day when like all of those other movies kind of like came together.
Yeah, that was also a culmination.
And then you heard rumors, you didn't know how it was going to play out, and you're like, Disney's got his name on it, so how kiddie is it going to be? And I was like, no, y'all did it well. And when he did Hulk Smash, I remember all of us standing on our feet. I mean, one man like tore his shirt and was like, let's go, and I was like, I didn't rip my shirt though. Some of us are not built like the Hulk, and he was not one of those either. So, Thor Ragnarok is number 3, just because of they saved the Thor franchise with that movie. Thor one. That anyway, we'll get to the bottom 5 when we get there. Anyway, number 4,
Spoilers.
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Ooh, Jake
Um,
Gyllenhaal. Okay.
it just did a very good job of picking up the pieces of Endgame.
Pick up the pieces.
And even kind of answered the questions of like, where do we go from here, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Like, and so I think that was a very smart thing for them to do, especially with the ending and what it leads into for No Way Home.
Mhm.
Very excited. And number 5, Endgame. The reason why I didn't pick Infinity War is because as a comic book nerd, I knew it didn't end.
Right. Yeah.
The way it ended is not how it was going to end. So, although I would have loved to have sat in a movie theater for 5 hours and been like, sure, give me the whole thing right here, right now. Let's go.
Just give me
however, hearing a lot of people like start groaning and falling asleep, I would have not been a happy camper in theater. So thank you for splitting it up, Disney. So yeah, we've all went through our top 5s. I want to thank you guys for just joining us first and foremost, because this is really just a very small, very brief get to know us. And we figured we picked the MCU because it's a very big topic. What I would like to see is for us to come back and talk about our bottom 5s and really have discussion around that, because that part that part is a different.
That part.
Some of y'all got emotions. Some of y'all got faces. I'm like,
and all of y'all got words, and that's what
everybody. Right, and as a podcast, everybody got words. So, really quick, want to thank you guys again for joining us. This is probably our shortest podcast episode to date, because sometimes we just are long winded, and if we don't have people if we don't have company over, we will go for hours.
It's check it on Patreon, but yes,
right.
It is.
And Blerd on the Street, tell them again where they can find you guys.
All right, our Instagram is Blerd on the Street, and actually Jillian's probably better. She runs our socials pretty much. I'm gonna have her actually go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So our Instagram and our TikTok are Blerd on the Street, and our Twitter is just Blerd Street.
Yep.
Yep. And then you can find us on any podcast platform. We're on Apple. We're on Google. We're on Spotify. Ooh. We also have an RSS feed. We're on YouTube as well. So anywhere you look for podcasts or content, you will find us.
Thank you again for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. Right?
Yeah, subscribe to us. If you ain't going to subscribe to us, if you want to go and subscribe to one of these podcasts, go to Blerd on the Street.
Yeah.
They're the bomb.com.
Yeah.
I would say .org, but I'm not going to speak for them.
Thank you. Tell
them what they want to do with their domain.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Sorry, we're in the same spot sometimes.
You guys ready to shut this down? Or
good night, everybody.
Hold on. I think this will not be the last time that we do anything with you guys. I feel like this is
the first, but certainly not the last.
As I stated before, they are our sister podcast. So
if y'all cool with that,
I would hope they are.
I'm
claiming that at the same time, I'm also like, if they say no,
absolutely.
we cousins, then
it's
different. Fine, they can be cousins.
Turn it off.
No, this is what we do.
It's not often that you meet people.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys, and Blerd Bar flies. Right, I was about to call them Blerd flies. That's not a thing.
Yes.
Bar flies. Y'all have a blessed night.
Good night, everybody.